Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video from my little scrapbook store and I'm going to be using some of the Amy Tan Stay Sweet collection. Michelle sent me a couple sheets of the papers and the thickers. I also have this cut file from my little scrapbook store and it's a cactus cut file. So I went ahead and did the back of the pot, I guess, the pink. Did that off camera. And I'm going to show you guys how I do this. So I used my liquid glue on the cut file and then I just stuck the whole thing to the pattern paper and then I'm just going to fussy cut that out. Now, I'm not going to leave the fussy cutting in the video because it did take me a little while. I mean, this is a pretty easy cut file. But it did take me a little bit of time, especially since I was at my retreat recording this and I was talking with friends and we were just cutting up and having a good time. So there is a lot cut out of this video because, you know, when you're chatting with friends, you forget that you're filming a video. And so I did cut a lot of that out. So now I am pulling out I had these two scrap pieces of paper from a previous layout that I did at the retreat, and so they have black in them, and I wanted to use black because this collection does have some black in it with the thickers as well as on the papers. So my friend Amanda, actually, I asked her advice for the cut file, what to back it with, because I was unsure if I should do like a solid cardstock, but she said that the multicolored triangle would look good behind the actual cactus, and I would have to agree with that. I like the way that looks. But I did do just a solid pink cardstock on the pot. So I was following a sketch. It was one of my sketches. I had a sketch challenge at the retreat and I did follow it very loosely just because of this big cut file. Now this is, you know, a bigger element and it is going to take up a lot of space on my layout. So the photo that I'm using today is a photo of myself and Laura from Ink Red Stamps and then her two friends that helped at the Creativation booth, and we were all out to eat. That was on the very last day of the show. It was after the show was over. We went out to get some food, and actually one of Laura's friends took this picture and I kind of stole it from her. I think it was on her Facebook, or maybe I had her send it to me. I can't remember, but I did take it from her because I thought it was a good picture of all of us together. So that is kind of the story behind the photo. We were at the restaurant, and if you guys have been watching me for a little while, and I've been documenting my Creativation travels and such, you know that I've been trying my best to put a cactus on every single layout from my trip since it was in Arizona. So this worked perfectly, and the avocados were perfect. I just felt like this paper was calling to be used for my Arizona trip. So, because we ate lots of Mexican food while we were there, you guys, like, I love Mexican food so much, and it was like super authentic. It was really good. So the avocados work well. So I am just building my layers. I matted the photo on two different pieces of paper. I brought that pink cardstock back in behind the photo, as well as some of that black with white polka dot paper that I had scraps of. And then I'm going to bring that triangle paper back in for another layer behind the photos. And so the banner kind of looks like it's peeking out from behind that. Also, I am putting the photo up on craft foam just to add a little bit of dimension to that. So now I'm going to go ahead and glue this giant cactus down, and it is going to hang off just a tad bit. I'm just going to cut that little excess piece that hangs over. It's really not that much. You can barely tell that I cut it there. This cut file was actually not given to me by Michelle from my little scrapbook store. It was given to me from a guest at my retreat, Carolyn. She actually got it from my little scrapbook store, I guess in a prize pack that she won from bingo, I believe, and it came with a whole bunch of different things. But she said at the very beginning of the retreat, the first day, Heather, will you be able to use this? Because, you know, I don't really use cut files. And I was like, absolutely, challenge accepted. So this is like one of the very first layouts that I did at my retreat this past weekend. So now, like I said, she sent me the thickers, so I'm using a couple of those. I used the little avocado, a lime, and then a sentiment that says a wonderful life. Also used the little banner at the top of the picture that says good times. And I used a puffy sticker cactus that I had in my stash. And then I'm actually going to bring in some Amy Tan little puffy heart stickers. That is from one of her other collections, I think Shine On collection. And you know, the colors, some of the colors go really well with this collection as well, so they coordinate. And then I'm just looking in my stash to see what else I can bring in. I think the last thing that I'm going to bring in is a couple of tiny like word phrase stickers. And I'm going to bring in a blue one and two green ones. They match perfectly with this collection. And one says, work hard and be nice. The other one says shenanigans. And the other one says choose kindness, because these ladies that were Laura's friends did not know me and I did not know them. And we got along so well over the week that we pretty much lived together and worked together all week, and we didn't know each other. So they chose to be kind to me, and I appreciate that because they were all three friends, and I could have definitely felt like the fourth wheel, but I didn't. They made me feel very comfortable with them. So oh, goodness. So that is my layout for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. I will have my little scrapbook store linked below, so you guys can go check out the store and see what she has in there. And she is going to be putting up the little bit that she has left of this collection if you're interested in getting your hands on it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to spread love and be kind. I hope that you all have an amazing day. Bye.